Thank you so much, sir, for your insight on that report. We talk about the Coastal Highway. Nigerian investors in the diaspora have raised concerns over the federal government's alleged disregard for a court order involving the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project. The dispute centers on the diversion of the highway through the Okun-Aja axis of Lagos, affecting Win Homes Estate, a $250 million investment backed by diaspora funds. According to Stella Okengu, CEO of Win Homes Global Services Limited, construction has continued on the dispute route despite a court order mandating a halt. This is a direct affront to the judiciary and the rights of law-abiding investors. Disregarding court order sends a dangerous message about impunity, she said in a statement. The matter is currently before the Federal High Court in Lagos, presided over by Justice Akintayo Aluko, in suit number FHCL MAMC 1803/2024. Defendants including the Attorney General of the Federation, the Minister of Works, High-Tech Construction Company, and other key officials. While the court is yet to rule on jurisdictional objections raised by the government, it has warned all parties to maintain the status quo and avoid compromising the subject of the case. Despite this, Okengu claims the construction persists, leaving investors uncertain and frustrated. She urged the government to uphold the rule of law and protect investors' confidence, stressing that no one should be allowed to operate above the law. For many times, we've heard the President Bola Tinubu say we need to gather more foreign investments into Nigeria, and this case, as regards the Coastal Highway, has been brewing, but nothing has been met since 2024. What are your thoughts on this report?
Nothing will be done because, as we have been saying, we have a government structure that is more or less deaf and dumb. Why do I say so? Because government, a normal government, hears from the people. Because you are there for the people. It's not just about imposition of self-will. That is not governance. Without the people, you are not a governor. Without the people, you are not a president. So a normal person in government will always take word from the people. But of course, the way we Nigeria, the way we are, anybody can take us for granted. Fine, if you want to build coastal road, you must do it in a way not to hurt the people. We have a government, that's the way we run our society in any way, is that you want to do something, you want to do it. Whether people are dying, people are not dying, is not my business. The kind of structure we have in Nigeria. Otherwise, whatever you are doing as a governor, as a president, is for the people.
At the end of the day.
Yes, now. So, if you are seeing what the people are not seeing, it is for you now to liaise with the people. Let them see what you are seeing that they are not seeing. And whatever that has caused injury to them, you must address it as a leader. But for me, you cannot travel from here to Warri on a smooth road. It's unfortunate, too. After 60-something years of independence and democracy in 1999, how many presidents have we had now? You cannot travel peacefully from here to Warri, drive on a smooth road. From Warri, or even here, is it through any good to Abuja, or is it Benin to Abuja? From Benin to Awushi to Lokoja to Abuja, no road now. And you are building road through the sea. Who is going to pass that road? From Lagos, you land in Calabar. What is so much interest? I am not saying you should not do it if it becomes a necessity. But there's what we call priority in expenditure. We need this one first. We need this one first. We need this one. That's why how a normal person thinks. You can't be talking of you now go and giving money to buy you drink beer outside. You go and drink 5 bottles of beer, you begin to carry shoulder. I've taken 5 bottles of beer today. You carry your hand. And there's no food in your house for your children to eat. You are a madman. Huh? You become a symbol of a madman. That you take 5 bottles of beer outside, and there's no garri in the house for your children to eat. The way you come by, your children say, Daddy, no food in the house. And then we now say, where's your mommy? Have you taken 5 bottles of beer? That's what Nigeria government is doing. You can see the way they are using our money to fly everywhere. Fly here, fly here, fly here. We are a conquered people. We have not started to live like a normal human being that God created us to be. And that is why our politicians can take us for granted. Our politicians take us for granted, and we parade ourselves as, arrived men and women. How do you define success in Nigeria? Like I wrote one of my articles, success in ministry. Is it the size of church, where some people take the boast today? When you use your church size, you build the church well long from here, go reach over. And at the end of the day, Jesus said, depart from me, you workers of iniquity. You are a failure. That's how government be in Nigeria. We individuals, that's how we be. You can brag of, I have a house, I have this, but your moral content is very poor. You are just a nobody. To a reasonable people will say, who is this person? Who is this person? You are just, I better clear out my front.
Now, you mentioned that the government they don't think about the people. Now, you can see from this report where the lady mentioned that even though there's a court order saying everybody should maintain status quo, the government has still continued building the road. Now, same with the other reports we talked about with telecos. What do we have to do? I mean, what reforms do you think should go in place for the government to start taking the citizenry seriously? Because then again, like I rightly said before, the government is meant for the people.
That's what we are saying. And sometimes you just talk about the government, you just waste your energy, waste your blood, everything. You waste it. Otherwise, you talk, and government does not listen to you. Who is the owner of the court? Now then, be the owner of the court. So who is that judge in the court that the president should listen to? Who is that judge that governor should listen to? That is the way we are in Nigeria now. Is it not the same people who give this frivolous judgment to them and makes them heroes?
But the judiciary is supposed to perform independently.
It's supposed, you say. The judiciary is supposed, by constitutional arrangement.
Yes.
The judiciary is an arm of government.
Yes.
And a set of people with independent mind.
Right.
The structure of society is that any man who offends the law, prescribe the appropriate punishment for that man, no matter whose oath is God. Do we do that in Nigeria? Who is that judiciary who has the guts to do that? Who is that judge who has the guts to do that in this country? Is it not if we have judges who deliver justice, a lot of these politicians, 90% of them will not be in power. Because we know how all of them came into power. And a good justice system will throw all of them out. A good justice system will throw all of them out. But who is that judge that has the courage to do that? You see what Eroti is doing in Abia? You see it? Just for the sake of decision of one person, the returning officer, who was being manipulated, and she said, no, according to the story, that I cannot kill the truth to promote iniquity. And Abia people, are they not enjoying it today?
They are.
So what are we saying? You have a legislature that is now using the office to play love. Using our national chamber to play love. Are you with me? Our national chamber that our millions was put into, they're now using to play love. You know, yeah, she said, see the way he says the way it's well packaged. In a normal society, immediately that man will go down. But who are we? We are a cursed people. Anywhere they want to push us to, they push us there. They want to push us there. We are like, anywhere we go. That is it now. So we do not have the judiciary that can dispense justice in our society. We do not have the legislature that can hold the president, say, Mr. President, you can't do this. Look at the legislature of some small African countries. When they talk, the president go to shake. But here, it's all about money. Do we have opposition in the National Assembly? Are they not PDP members in the National Assembly? Do you hear they raise voice on issues?